going over your second lesson on the French horn. Your first lesson was all brass because they all kind of start very similarly. And this lesson is specifically for French horn and finding and matching pitches and learning our first 3 notes. So you're going to need your homework paper, which if you are not one of my students, the paper is linked in my description below the video. If you'd like to borrow and take it for your own teaching, that's fine. And then we need our mouthpiece and our French horn. Remember when you open up your case to open it up with the label, latches facing you and the label facing up, okay? And you can take out just your mouthpiece. So here we go. Warm-ups. We're gonna play some long, smooth sounds on just our mouthpiece and try not to puff our cheeks and get a nice, good, solid buzz. Here we go. 1, 2, buzz, ready, go. Great, let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, buzz. My second buzz was lower, which means I loosened my lips a little bit and I blew a little bit slower air, okay? I'm gonna do a pattern and I'd like you to repeat after me. Here we go. Go. My turn. All right, now we need to talk about sirens. This is how we play high and low on a brass instrument. We use our lips and our air to make different sounds. So when we buzz tighter with faster air, it's going to make a high sound. When we buzz slower with looser lips, that's going to make a low sound. So let's do a couple sirens. We're going to do 2 in a row. 2. 1, 2, 2, sirens, go. All right, if you're getting this sound, you need to make more of a change. You might feel like you're making a change, but you've got to tighten those lips up right in the middle, tighten that buzz, tighten the corners of your mouth, make them nice and tight like you're holding a pencil, like a walrus, okay? And see if you can get more change in your buzz. Let's do 2 more sirens. 1, 2, big changes, go. Good, your air should be coming all the way from your stomach. Okay, big breath, like that at the top of the siren, okay? All right, now we talked in our lesson today about tonguing. Everyone say 2, 2, 2. Now whisper, 2, 2, 2. Now whisper it into your mouthpiece. So now what we do is we combine that with sustaining a buzz, keeping our buzz going. So it sounds like this. Okay, I'll try a pattern and then you try a pattern. Here we go, with tonguing. Go. My turn. Tonguing is so important. It gives us a clear start to our notes. And if we really practice it in the beginning of our instrument playing, it's something that we don't have to think about ever again. Once you learn how to do it, then you just learn how to do it better and more interestingly, and you add things to it. But the basic tonguing idea stays the same for most of your playing, as long as you're getting that tongue to touch your teeth and go away. Let's do one more. Me first. All right, not bad. Make up your own pattern on your paper, a ta and ti pattern here. It can be whatever you want, but it can't be rest, 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 rest. All right, so let's talk about putting the French horn together. It is one of the easiest things to do. So grab your French horn. And this is called the lead pipe, okay? My mouthpiece is gonna go in there, and the biggest thing to remember is that you put your mouthpiece in and give it a twist, okay? That's it. You don't need to keep turning until it stops. You just need to kind of give it a push twist and it should be good to go, okay? If it feels like it's loose and it's gonna fall out, push and twist. That's what you're really looking to do. When you take it out, you twist and pull, okay? If your mouthpiece gets stuck, please do not have your parents use tools on it. I have a tool at school that is especially for instruments and it will not damage your French horn. tools at home might rip off parts of your French horn and are too strong for these instruments. So please bring it to school however you can, and I will take it off with my mouthpiece puller. Twist and pull. Push and twist. All right, holding the French horn. This can be kind of tough for kids, and it's very individual. You can't see my leg, but I'm gonna move my leg around. So first of all, we don't want to be playing like this, okay? My French horn is straight to my body, and that's not what we want. We want to lift up our French horn like we're bringing our mouthpiece to our face, okay? So you'd lift it up, and it goes straight in like that, okay? So that's what it looks like from the front, not this. This is not what we want. Up to our face, and then it looks like this from the side. Now, you might put your French horn up to your face, and it's up here. That's not going to work, right? So what you do is you can lower your leg, okay, and bring your leg forward and back, and that's how you can adjust the height of your French horn. Or you can bring your leg in and out, okay? That'll help too. So you want it to come straight to your mouth, all right? So I'll always say French horn up, not down like this. Your hand can go in your bell like this. It shouldn't go any further like that. You want to still be able to kind of see the air coming out of your bell. And it just helps you kind of center and hold your French horn, okay? All right, so when you're waiting to play, you can keep your French horn up if you want to. I hold it with my hand on the big slides here, or you can set it down on your lap like this. You can also lay it flat, but you've got to keep a hand on it, okay? So I'm going to put it like this. All right, so we have 3 notes on our page, E, D, and C. The interesting thing is that E and C kind of look the same on your paper. There's no circles filled in. E and C don't use any vowels, okay? So E is a high note and C is a low note. So we're going to start with E with a fast buzz, okay? So here's your E. So try and match my E. No valves, tighter lips, faster buzz, but not too tight. 1, 2, here's E, go. Now let's do a loose, slow buzz and see if we can get the C to come out. Sounds like this. So let's try our C again. Nice, loose, relaxed buzz. Try to match my pitch. 1, 2, here's C, go. And let's go back to E. E, ready, tight lips, fast buzz, ready, go. All right, so that's going to be our goal, is to make a difference. When we see E and C on our paper, E is high, C is low. E is fast, C is slow, okay? All right, we have a third note, D. D, as it looks on the page, is in the middle of those two, okay? And it has 1 dot filled in. That means that our first valve, which when we put our French horn up, first valve is the one closest to your face, okay? So that is our first valve, so we hold it down, and then we try out our D. 1, here's what it sounds like. Let's try it together. 1, 2, first valve down, ready, go. All right, so I'm gonna play 3 E's, and then I want you to play 3 E's. Here I go. No vowels for E. Here I go. E's, go. E, E, E. Now I'm going to push down my first valve, and I'm going to do 3 D's. Go. D, D, D. Now C, no valves. Nice and relaxed. C, C, C. Okay, if we look at our paper in the box, it has the notes for hot cross buns. So we're going to say the notes and do the fingers. You only need to push down a valve for D, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's say the notes, say E, D, C, and do the fingers. 1, 2, say E, go. E, D, C, E, valve, D, C, no valve, C, 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 valve, D, 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 no valve, E, D, C. So you can see from the French horn, the fingering is not hard, okay? The hard part is getting your ears to listen to what note is coming out of your instrument and what note you want to come out of your instrument. What note matches me, okay? So the whole goal is to match your sound to my sound with the right kind of buzz, okay? All right, so we're gonna try hot cross buns. So find your E. Make sure it matches. All right, let's try hot cross buns. Here we go. E tight, D valve, C loose. 1, 2, here's hot cross buns, go. Tight buzz. Stay loose. All right. So if you were close to that and you could kind of hear hot cross buns coming out, that is awesome. It's hard to match pitch on the French horn, but we will get used to it. We'll get more comfortable with it. The best thing you can do though is to keep practicing your buzzing and trying to match my notes when you hear them on the video, okay? So your goal, I'm gonna put my French horn down, keep my hand on it. Your goal is to play 5 to 7 times this week. It shouldn't take you very long in each lesson to play some long notes, maybe buzz hot cross buns. I kind of skipped that today so that we could get to playing it. Make your own pattern, work on tonguing, and then really work on playing hot cross buns and matching me. You could even just watch this video again and jump to where I play hot cross buns to see if you can match me while I play it, okay? So 5 to 7 times this week. Mark down each time you practice, and then get your parents to sign down here and bring your paper back for next week. And we'll keep working on our notes and our buzzing and trying to match me as you play, okay? Good luck. Don't get too frustrated. Work on that buzz and kind of build up those lip muscles, okay? Have a good week. See ya.